Alright, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the live stream. You guys doing well? Welcome back. Let me get zoom up here. Let me use my phone charger. Shit, downstairs. Alright, fine. Yeah, welcome back in, guys. Hope you guys doing well. Today is Tuesday, the 12th of December. If you guys tune in on YouTube, we got a very, very big day today. A very, very big day. Let me let everyone in here. Where is this? Where's the microphone? Cool. All right. Good afternoon. Good day, Aaron. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, Zoom guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. 1 a.m. here, USA. Very nice. On that late night grind. Let me let all the Zoom guys in before we jump straight in. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Let me just put the fan on. What time is it for you? For me, it's coming up to 5 p.m. my time. 5 p.m. Brisbane time. Yeah, we got a lot to dive into today. Gold has had a big sell-off yesterday, and today is the start of a lot of news. You have US dollar CPI today, which is going to bring in a lot of volume later on. So we'll have to see what London brings. Whether or not it brings some trades, we'll see. But it'll be more of, I think, an analysis session today. And unless we get some volume, Asia's had some okay volume. Not the cleanest of moves, but we'll run over it as well. Greetings all. What's going on, Brian? Hit the likes, guys. Yeah, drop a little like if you guys watching on YouTube. Once everyone in Zoom is in 2 minutes, we'll start breaking it all down. See what we've got going on for today. Because there's a lot of levels today. Let me just check what time that news is, London time. Where's that? Fundamentals. Yeah, 1:30 London time. You got CPI, and then tomorrow you got PPI and FOMC. This week is a very, very, very big week. Not a week to go too crazy. There's triple witching week as well on Friday. What time is it? Cool. Wait, 1 more minute and then I'll start diving into it. Let me just make sure no more Zoom guys are going to join. If not, we will get started in a second. No trades for me so far yet this week. Gold had a pretty big sell-off yesterday, but there was no real entries for me. I was open to coming to grab some more highs before potentially selling, or actually looking for some longs. There you go. One more is joining. All right, let's do it. I think we're about to have this hourly close. Yeah, cool. Right. Let me just move this over here. Cool. All right, let's jump in. Give me 2 secs, guys. There's some people joined in the Zoom that I don't think are in the community. message him privately. Good afternoon, team. What's going on, Francesco? All right, let's have a look at it. So we'll do a little bit of top down on gold. We'll have a look at this daily. So I got some alerts set, but I'm gonna delete these alerts. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of all of these alerts because I just want to see the price action here. Let me get rid of this. Let's do it here. Yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, gold has had a very, very big sell-off yesterday. We've had a pretty strong sell-off to start the week already this week, which is pretty interesting. So we can see we've had gold close back below 2,000 on the daily on Friday. Yesterday came back up, retested and continued to push lower. And now today's opened with an instant top wick, looking like we could see a little bit more downside here on gold. Obviously on the weekly, you know, we have the possibility of gold coming back up to test these lows. But as it stands right now, gold is very, very bearish. So if we were to look at this from like a overall perspective, and I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. Over the next couple of days, slash depending completely on how news goes, you know, gold does have the possibility to come back up and retest all of this a little bit more. Come back up and retest these regions before potentially pushing down. So I'm looking for, you know, potential pushes into here before you can see this come back down lower, and then you could see gold coming back down to what's the next level, like I believe 1950 is the overall next level on gold. This little correction up is going to be completely dependent on news, but I would love to see this start to retrace a little bit before having a sell-off later on in the week. You got CPI today, but you still have a lot more news coming up this week. So if you can see, you know, early on start to correct a lot of this move up, you know, tap back into these regions, then overall you could see gold start to have a pretty nice sell-off. But from an intraday perspective, you've seen gold break out of this little range that we were in Asia. You kind of had this little very, very tight range. You don't want to be taking any trades in here, but now you've broken out. I'm open to us coming back down, retesting this level, coming to grab some 30 lows before potentially looking for some longs. So you've just left a little double bottom there, which is nice. So if you can come down and start grabbing this little double bottom, you have the potential to start looking for some intraday longs to come back up and just very simply retest somewhere around here that you broke down very, very well yesterday. You've also got that double top that you guys on Zoom know about as well. So I'm pretty much trying to see if we can see something like this, then we can see something like this, and I'll be looking for some longs around here, and to come and retrace a lot of this, you know, maybe even back up a tier. You got 60, potential 100 would be very, very nice. But like I say, there's CPI today, so London with all means could do absolutely nothing. We have no idea what London's going to do, but overall I would like to see gold come and correct a little bit more of this move, tap into these regions before coming back down to create a bottom wick on the daily, which I believe is somewhere down here. Well, I would like to actually scalp this long up as well. See if the European markets and pre that news is going to have the push up, and then as the news comes out, you know, you could either look to take it back down, or who knows, you could start breaking back higher and completely changing. But the news today is going to be the main decider. So any potential trades today are going to be very, very quick scalps, I believe. I wouldn't be holding too big of runners today. Let me get rid of this. Let me just put this over here. But yeah, we need to see how this first move in pre-London is going to go. See if we're actually going to get some volume, because like I say, today is not the day to try and predict and to try and get too chopped up. Like I said, if you can come down and grab these lows, I mean, it would have been ideal before grabbing that, but if you can come down and grab these lows, you have potential longs. You know, you got longs up into, come and fill in this massive Asia wick right here, which was like a 43 tick wick, which is absolutely huge to see such a spike in Asia. So from when the market opened here, you saw a massive, very quick spike up. Obviously, you have no bottom wick on this daily, but that doesn't mean you just want to be jumping in shorts. If you're going to see a big, you know, overall push back down, that's not going to come in until CPI. There's no reason for it to come back. I don't think it's going to grab wick for that for a pound. I would first look longs into it first. Like, I can see it come down, these lows, and start retracing. I'll be looking for buys into that. Because I think, if you think, if anyone is selling from here, they'd be trying to do something like this. So if you can look for buying opportunities into that, amazing. It's kind of the play you want to see there. The previous hourly here, you know, closed pretty doji. You just re-grab an hourly high, so yeah, it would be good to come down with these lows before pushing higher. Is it your connection? Yeah, probably. It's completely fine for the guys on Zoom, but just YouTube lags for some reason. I have absolutely no idea why, but it will fix itself. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. So yeah, if you see this, come and grab some lows, amazing. You could be looking for some buys. If I take any trades today, it's very likely going to be reduced risk. There's no reason to go too crazy on a day like CPI. Let me pause the. I got video uploading as well. Let me pause the video uploading. If London's gonna go choppy, which it very well could for the entire day, I'm not gonna sit here and watch it for too long. So we do need to see some volume, ideally before the London Open. Because if it's going to chop today, there's no reason to sit here and watch it chop before CPI. But let's see. If we could see that, that would actually be a nice little, nice little buy. But you just without pre-hourly highs. Maybe enough to see this have a little pullback. Zoom for the guys who can't make it. If we get closer to a stream, or sorry, close to a trade, I just don't want to sit choppers because no one's really going to get any value. So if we get some volume, then yeah, I'll absolutely will start. But yeah, like I say, overall today, pre-CPI to start creeping up, and then you have potential shorts down into here. If you start creating a bottom wick on the daily before CPI, then CPI could actually give gold a much bigger correction. Oh, there you go, cool. So you're coming down and grabbing them lows now. As soon as you start wicking out these lows, I will drop down to the 5. It's not ideal that we started wicking out these highs first, because that would have been a very nice target. So you've opened, grabbed the highs, and now you're starting to push back down. So if we start dropping down to the 5, what can we see here? Yeah, so 5 minutes just wicked out the highs and closed bearish. Instant top wick, and now you're pushing lower. What was that? That was a very little quick. Yeah, 510. Probably see it retrace, yeah. You see if you have a trend line coming up here as well. Yeah, you do. You got a trend line coming up like this as well. So if you start bouncing from around here, people will try jumping longs. The more likely you are to see this spike a little bit lower. People still joining. Let me double check it here as well. Very good Thursday as well. You got playing on Thursday, a flash on Friday. A crazy amount of news this week. And then what's next week's almost? Are you coming close to Christmas next week? Yeah. So this week's probably going to be. I mean, you got unemployment claims next week as well, but this is probably going to be the last week of potentially a big amount of volume and some big moves. You're lagging. I know. People have told me like 5 times I'm lagging. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Like I said, it's not lagging on Zoom. I was uploading a video, but I've paused it. If it doesn't help, there's absolutely nothing I can do.
Now you gotta change the country.
Let me see. Did F15 just grab the lows? Now look at that. You got a double bottom down there on Goldie. If there's 5-minute chops before like London Open, yeah, I'll probably wait for CPI today. Doesn't really make much sense taking a trade before CPI. Is December still tradable? Well, I'll have a look. You've had what, a 200 tick drop down yesterday. You've had a 100 tick retracement. The prior day, you had a 300 tick push down. And then you had 120 tick retracement. Before then, 140 tick push down. So yeah, it's very, very tradable. You've already had an insane amount of volume. You probably want to, obviously you want to be cautious, a couple of days before Christmas. Don't be too greedy. But yeah, I mean, already this month you've seen insane volume. Absolutely insane volume. This is when you even had all this volume. Look at that. Huge pushes up, huge push down. This is the start of December. Where is it? Here. Start of December. There. So, you have to just ask yourself the question: Do you think this amount of volume is tradable? It's very, very tradable to me. It's a huge amount of volume. Huge, huge, huge. Look at these cells. 500 ticks. 300. And then another 300. Yeah, you've had an insane amount. But if you didn't get any of these moves, you start revenge trading on a day like CPI, then that's when it becomes too aggressive. Fifteen's just closed. 15 just closed slightly doji, but you have also wicked the highs and not yet wicked the lows. But you're opening with an instant bottom wick. So as 15 is opening and instantly pushing down. Bitcoin movements influence the price of gold. Mate, I haven't not that I've really seen. I mean, because gold's on a. I mean, I know Bitcoin's on a crazy run. Not that I've really seen, because they're both. Oh, look at this! Bitcoin's already starting to have quite a big sell-off. Look at that. Yeah, see, Bitcoin's having a sell-off, but gold's also had a sell-off. But even when Bitcoin was on a huge run, gold was kind of still on an overall big down push. So not that I've really seen. Not that I've really seen. No. Hi Eric, how can I have access to the Zoom? It's just part of the community here. If you want to access the Zoom. So this 15 is now actually grabbing the lows with an instant bottom wick within the first 2 minutes here. Look at this. So if you start bouncing from around this trend line, then people will try and probably jump in longs and potentially be trying to do something like this, looking for this big play up. Is that actually a... Did you grab the lows there? I think you did. And you've got a... You also have a double bottom here, right at the second touch. So if I change... Let me change this to the dotted line. Like this. So anyone who was trying to buy here was probably trying to do something like this, just about survive that. And now you have the possibility of you driving back down to come and liquidate this support. Potentially before then, you know, we could be looking for that. We'd have to see this 5 close. Like I say, it has no bottom wick, sorry, no top wick, so you can't short it just yet. Is it 4? So yeah, you may want to see price tap into here before you could look for some long, which means you could potentially see some sells, because still 24-ish ticks away. How's this 30 looking? Yeah, look at that. 30's wicked up the highs, now pushing down pretty aggressively here. This is a nice push. This is a very nice push. Shame that 15 open with no top wick. Even the 5. Grabbed the highs, closed back bearish. Bit of a doji. Opened and instantly pushes down. So there's no sells on that one just yet. Unless you start to find some support, reject, give a top wick, and now you're also going to be creating another double bottom right here as well. Let me just bring this across here. And here. So if this starts to reject like this, people will then again probably either do something like this or something like this, and that's a nice 20 pip range, so we can actually look for some sells here. Let me just see. Previous hourly was doji. Yeah, previous hourly was doji. Had to gain more liquidity by ripping the other high, which you kind of want to see that respect to be. You've wicked it out and now started to close back bearish. Let's see. Let me get my ninja up just in case. That was a nice little sell off that resistance. What was that? 27 ticks. Look at that. I'd want to see a top wick here, and then to re-break the lows and potentially see that push down. And this is the reason I have this low marked on. This is the daily open that's opened and instantly pushed up, which is pushed up pretty steep actually as well. Oh, where's that just gone? So opened up and instantly pushed what highs of like 80 ticks, which is pretty strong. But all of where gold is right now on the daily, all of this, if you look here, is a pretty nice top wick area. You got resistance, fake out, break, support, push higher. You can see it's very well respected all the way in here. So it's at gold is at the top wick area where it could be enough for it to push down. There's a lot of levels on here. I'll get rid of this one because it's been grabbed now. We don't really care about that. If you break the low, let's see, 4 ticks. Euro pound and pound CAD had some larger wicks all of a sudden. Yeah, because there's news. There's big pound news. Don't take any pound trades without knowing there's pound news. You'll get burnt out very quick. Always check what news is on before you start taking trades. Define what you mean by top wick. Does it require a close? Just means just price opening, pushing up, given the top wick before pushing bearish. Like if a candle's gonna push down, it's never just gonna open and just instantly push down. So if it does open and instantly push down, then you don't want to take sells because that could be a bottom wick for it to start flipping bullish. Like if you look at this before this push down, you create the top wick and then you flipped. So whereas this opened and has now pushed up and given you top wick, so you can look for sells in the break of the low. But if it had opened and instantly pushed down like this, you don't want to take them sells because that could easily just be one big wick and it could come back up to create that top wick. How long you got to this 5? 1 minute to this 5 to close. Same as the 15 currently has no top wick as well, see? 15 has no top wick, which means this could just be a bottom wick to start flipping bearish. If you had seen this open and push up first, then that would be the top wick to then push back down and start closing bearish. Like here, before this push up here, you open, you push down, create the bottom wick, and then you have the drive. Yeah, 15 has tapped into the trend line well, which is why I'd like to see it grabbed. The fact that this is the 15 open and there's no top wick there means you could start to come up and create one. As I learned that if CPI data comes out as expected, or gold will go up or might go up. Is that better? Is that correct? Just go on Forex Factory and click on the folder. It tells you exactly what to look for, what the outcome means for the currency. You don't need me to answer that. Just go on Forex Factory, click the folder, and it literally will tell you exactly what the outcome will mean for the currency. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, Alan. What's going on, man? What makes you think the daily top wick is ready to come back down? It's probably not ready yet. If you're going to have a push down, it's probably not going to come until the news. But it's at a pretty strong resistance area. You know, you could spike up a little bit more, but it's at the strong level. But there's no reason for it to just start dropping down just yet. You're going to need the news to push that back down. I don't think the drop will come until will come until the news comes out. Unless you start, you know, breaking down intraday, then you can start looking for some sales. But on a very small intraday, gold's bullish right now. Gold's bullish until you start tapping back into here. So you may even still spike up a little bit more and come up into here and grab these highs. Have a great day. Thank you, man. You too. All the best. Not used to liquidity points and counter trading. The obvious market patterns has been a game changer for me. Massive thanks. Good job, man. Good to hear. Very, very good to hear. Yeah, that's how you want to be trading. Like with these trend lines that I'm watching here now, like this. Because if you look at this, you know, once you start tapping into here, you know, the textbook tells you to do something like this and look for this huge, big jackpot play up. I can almost guarantee you that you'll very likely see something like this. Which, yeah, if you ever see stuff like this, you want to be marking on the points and be trying to look for looking for trades into that, into where most people are trying to sell. I would like to sell this, but I'm going to wait for the 15 close because that, like I said, that 15 had no top wick, so I couldn't sell it yet. So if it closes below here, opens and instantly pushes up, you got to sell down into this low and down into this double bottom. Oh man, it's hot. Cool beans. What's up, man? What's going on, Harry? How's this 30 looking? 30's going to close in 2 minutes as well. 30's looking pretty nice and bearish. You know, I still think overall today you're probably going to spike out this high, but a little pullback to come back down, retrace some of this move could be nice. Explain the instant top wick me, yeah. So if I see, so if the 15 opens here, and I want to see some sells, but the 15 opens and instantly pushes down with no top wick, then that could be retesting this level to then start flipping later on. So if you start taking sells, you'll get caught on the wrong side. But if it starts to push up, then that could be the top wick that we know needs to be created. And then once it's creating that, then you can look for it to start to close back bearish and then have the drive. So like, you know, even so say here, if like before this push up, you come down first, you create the bottom wick and then you flip bullish. Like the 15 is never going to close unless it's choppy like this. Never going to close with like an instant push up and no bottom wick, no bottom wick. So if you see it open, instantly push up, that could be the top wick. Then by the time the 15 closes, it can start to flip bearish and you take sells when it breaks, and you can you know, you can risk off that high. Quarter from the sunrise at 8 AM and sunset at 3:30. Yeah, that's horrible. Why do we need a 15 with a wick? Well, if you go on the 15, how many times do you see it close with no top or bottom wick? This did here, which is rare, but it's only because it's choppy. There and there it did, but if you look for almost every single part, it's always going to have a top or bottom wick. Like look at this, when there's volume, always. So if it opens and pushes down first, and you try to take sells, well then you can get chopped in the wrong side before it starts to flip bullish. Let's have a look here. How's this opened? How's the 5 looking? A bit choppy. It is opening and instantly pushing up though, which is what we want to see. I want to see it push up a little bit more. I'd want to see it retest like here before flipping, because this is going to be a potential retest area. So if you take it now, your stop's going to be too high.
30 is looking nice.
Yeah. Interesting, it came all the way down, tapping past daily level. Yeah, very nice targets, man, yeah. Yeah, so if this can, you know, correct up before the news, and then come back down to this bottom wick area, and even come and grab the lows. The interesting thing here is, before this push up yesterday, you've actually already grabbed the lows. So you had a little double bottom there, you wicked out the lows and then had a nice push up. And the thing is, on gold, you know, what is it? It's only Tuesday. We've already had a pretty strong push down with no real top wick on the weekly just yet. Which could still come in, you know, like all the way back up there. You know, it's kind of the weekly range you're going to be playing in gold. So you could even still see that top wick, you know, come up and be created like 300-ish ticks away. But you need some of the news to come out to kind of decide when that was going to come in. Did it just tap that level? Yeah, almost. Let me see. I don't want it to break the lows. Could break it from here. It's just not worth the risk to take it from here. Because if you sell gold now, what you're selling into a 5-tick target.
Nice TP.
Swing trade. We're looking at the 15 and it wicks up when you wait for the last 5 minutes to enter.
Yeah.
Nah.
Can you shift to the 1 second time frame?
I don't think I can actually. I don't think I have the 1 second.
You can. Do it.
I don't have it. I can't get it. I'm not on it. I'm not good enough. No, I don't necessarily wait for the last 5, but I don't want to take it on the first 5 because that's usually the false move. But if it comes in towards the last 5, you know, that can also be pretty good. I just don't like to take it first thing, like the very first 5. Because if the 15 is going to have a push down, you know, you're going to expect the first 5 to push up. Next 5 kind of go doji, and then, you know, towards the end you might see it push back down. Depends on how much volume there is as well.
There is 1 second time frame on Ninja Twitter.
Yeah, is there? I don't think I have it on the web app.
Yeah. How are it?
How low can I go here? No, yeah, I can only go... Oh wait, I actually can. Seconds. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm not even going to do it. As soon as you start wicking this low here as well, you want to be open to, you may come and feel the highs, the range. It's a bit choppy, like I say. But yeah, don't like I said earlier, don't have too much too many expectations of on gold today before that news. Other than intraday, I'd like to see this keep pushing up. And then when CPI comes out, who knows, could you start to tap into here and see a big sell-off. Big sell-off. Do you have free section of your Discord? Nah, no free section there, man. There's no point. I've had free chat rooms before. They just get noisy and just full of people just spamming. There's no benefit to a free section, unfortunately. You can check out the free Telegram when I post like video updates, but I don't really post setups in it anymore. Like I said, I used to have a free Telegram section, but it doesn't bring any value to anyone other than just people spam it with scams and loads of BS. It's cheap enough as it is, to be honest. Yeah, it's cheap enough as it is. Yeah, it's already a bargain. Absolute bargain. Oh, did you? No, you haven't grabbed the lows just yet. I was going to say, if you grab them lows and start to break above this trend line, potential fake out move. I'd like to, if I was going to see a long for a fake out, we have to grab this and then, you know, maybe that would actually be a pretty nice setup, to be honest. We need to see these lows wicked out. How's the hourly looking? Yeah, hourly will probably dip down a little bit more. 30, choppy. 15, finding the support, but it has to grab the lows. Got to grab the futures, don't know if that matters. No, not really, man. I mean, it does, but yeah, there you go. See, it's still going to get grabbed properly on currency. W from that vid just now, yeah, 100%, man. I'm actually uploading the trendline liquidity strategy, a more in-depth one into Discord. Well, I was actually uploading it, but I had to pause it because of lag, but it'll be up. It'll be up after this video for you guys on Discord. How much is it? So it's just $100, and that includes absolutely everything. Obviously the zooms every day, the trading course, the updates after the zooms. If we start closing back above here, this could be interesting. Could be very, very interesting. So much scary trading for the grab. Yeah, it can. Honestly, it can be. But if you look back at yesterday, and I saw it yesterday, and it was where was it? So this was the level that we were watching yesterday. Oh, where were we watching yesterday? There was somewhere we were looking for shorts into yesterday, or looking for the liquidity grab before pushing up. And yesterday was a crazy example how when you trade into it, it just keeps breaking. You can be exposed to such a nice position. It was pretty choppy. Or maybe it was. I think was it NFP? Yeah, it was NFP. And I was looking at this, and then saying, you know, you may see something like this before pushing up, but then when you expose yourself to the fact that you may do something like this, and you get a crazy drop like that, then you're proud and happy that you took shorts into it. And as long as you follow the same rules, you know, that's the beauty of it. So trading into liquidity grabs and knowing how to like flip out of it, like, you know, you had a nice grab here of the highs, and it was pretty choppy. But you'll see some examples where, oh, look at this on gold, holy shit. If we get a strong 5-minute close here, we may have a trendline fake out play soon. Look at that, it's beautiful. So what I said earlier is anyone who was buying here, stop loss goes down below that low, looking for this play up, has now just been stopped out. So if we start to close back above this trend line, you may have some longs. Look at that, beautiful. Double bottom, people jumping longs there, stop loss just below this low. Just got wicked out. If you got shorts from this liquidity grab, what was that? 25 on the way down. I need to expose myself more. It's good, man. That's what you have to do. You got to be exposing yourself to the fact that anything can happen. All right, cool. So we have an instant bottom wick. What would that be? What's the stop going to be? 16. Seeing if you can see this run up higher. Let me see what we got. It's the last 5 of the 15. So how's the 15 looking? Not great. Could be a classic. Yeah, it could be perfect, man, because you've wicked out the lows. Now you're starting to close back above the trend line. So until you start closing back below, it's gonna be a nice play. The only thing is the 15 is, you know, here. Support broken resistance, so you're going to be safer, I think, waiting for a closure above that. You have closed back above the trend line, but I think a closure above here is probably going to give you a safer bet. So if you start closing back above now, the next 15 to give you a bottom wick here, you could be looking for that play up, and then you can be kind of risking off wherever the low is going to be, as opposed to trying to jump in now with stops all the way down there and buying into resistance. So I think a closure above there is probably going to be nicer. That wick high is a lovely target. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. I think a lot of people, if they do take sells, yeah, stop loss above here. This didn't really grab anything significant. That's why I think you're probably going to see a wick fill. Unless this had wicked out some serious highs, you would have seen it roll over as well. But because it wicked out some highs and now it's creeping back up, you're likely going to fill it in. Which would actually be like, from here, 20, that's not even that much. It's like 25-ish ticks, which is still nice, but it's going to take a while to get there. Hey, Mocky, what's going on? Good to have you back on.
I take that before CPI though. 35 pips.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let me have a look, man. Let's have a look. 2012 on the futures. Let me just get my chart up here. 2012. Could be. Possible. Could be a stretch. I would more so be looking at 2006 to 2007 as a stronger level first, which is on the currency chart here. Is this level here? So 2012 on the futures is, yeah, back up here. That's probably going to be a harder level to break first. But if you do break it, yeah, absolutely. You start breaking above here, you'll come straight into there. You probably want to be looking to play that range first. And you got 1 minute to 15 is going to close here on Goldie. Performance has been way off. My advice to combat negative emotions when funded. Not much, man. Just don't let the pressure get to you. Don't think anything of it. Just trade it the exact same way you did. You got past. Just trade the charts and just follow the plan, man. Just follow the plan. It's a funded demo account. At the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? When you think of it like that, you're like, who cares? Just trade it. Trade it like normal. Don't take too many trades on a week like CPI. CPI unemployment claims, like don't if you just got a funded account, there's no point in trying to risk it on a week like this week. You may as well just wait. If you got a funded account, you probably wait till like after Christmas, to be honest. If we wait down the 15, yeah, I see that, man. I see that. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, let's come back down, like retest like here. Yeah, it could be nice, man. I'm gonna trade safe. Enjoy, James. See you next time, man. Sneaky little 16 tick move down off the trend line just then. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. You got it was a pretty easy scalp down into it, to be honest. If you got it off here, down into that double bottom, 10. What you hit lows of like 20 in that very, 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 very quick little move. Alright, guys. Let me grab a phone charger. 2 seconds. Alright, let me see. Alright, what's Goldie doing? We just had the 15. We just had the 15 close. You haven't closed. You haven't closed back above just yet. Let me see how the 15 closed. 15. Yeah, a bit. Very doji. There's not a lot of volume. Are we in now? I'm not in yet. There's not enough. There's just not enough volume. You know, you could have got some very quick little scalps of that, which actually would have been pretty nice. But for longs, it makes no sense to jump in longs till you start closing back above here. Personally, if you can close back above there, you know, amazing. You want to see the 15 kind of wick back down into like somewhere around there first. Yeah, you can even see just in this little range. Look at you come up, you grab the highs, and you come back down, you grab the lows. In this very little shitty range, you've got like 30 ticks. Yeah, I just want to see. I kind of want to see a closure above here, little bottom wick, and then look for a quick little scalp. Because as long as you trade below here, you're bearish. I mean, as long as you trade below there, you're in this range, like probably here. So I'm gonna get rid of this now. We've grabbed the lows. We've also grabbed the highs. So you're gonna, yeah, this is the range. This is why I don't want to watch too long today. But this is a current 12 tick range. If we start closing above, you know, I'll have longs because longs are going to give them a much nicer opportunity. Like here, it's like 20 plus, and potentially come back up into here. If you close below, what do you have? You have 15. Not bad. Not the worst. Golden level, multiple rejections on the daily. Yeah, it's a very nice daily level on gold right now. A very nice daily level. All of this throughout here. Yeah, it's all one big huge level. Whereas once you start top wicking into here, you know, this daily could start to flip bearish and come and grab yesterday's lows. But that may not, you know, then again, it may not come until the news. Let me see how this 15 is looking. You know, I think the hourly's still, is the hourly still overall bullish? Yeah. So the hourly's broken above now, bottom wicked into here, now starting to close back above. So yeah, longs are not. Yeah, if we start closing above here in 30 seconds, then you're going to be having some buys. Top step, can you swing? No swing trading on top step. Just intraday trading. Your positions have to be fully closed. By like 3 PM Central Time. They used to have a swing trading account actually, but you can't actually swing trade anymore. Because with futures, to hold overnight, the margins are huge. Let me just make sure it doesn't quickly bottom wick. There we go, 5. You have an instant bottom wick here on the 5. Let me see. You can have a buy stop on the break of this 5. I just think it's a bit too choppy. You know, the 5 has closed back above, so if this 5 does flip bullish, you're opening and instantly pushing down. So if it starts to flip bullish, you know, you can have a buy on the break of the high. You never grabbed any 5 lows here, so you can't be your stop loss there. We have to go all the way down here for now. Unless this wicks down, then I'll absolutely put it in. But it's very choppy. See, look how choppy this 5 is. Hello, good morning. Are we going to trade? No. Price per month? US. Where in the world are you at the moment? I'm back in Australia. Are you trading home? Someone travels. Yeah, back home now, man. Back home. Back in Australia. Trying to plan the 2024 trips. I got Bali in May for the trading retreat, but I'm probably going to go over earlier than that, to be honest. I'm at the minute trying to look into some long-term rentals in Bali, actually. Five Minute hasn't grabbed these lows. If you just wick these lows, I'd be looking for this buy, but because you haven't wicked these lows, you basically have like a triple bottom there now. Yeah, we got the trading retreat in May next year, which is going to be fucking awesome. To enjoy Bali that much. Yeah, it's nice, man, but it's more so for... But yeah, no, it's a nice place, man. Yeah, super relaxed. It's a really nice vibe. Don't say the T word on stream. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to do at the minute. Trying to get that set up by like January time, to be honest. Oh, don't flip bullish, Goldie. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, it's 15. It's probably 15's probably gonna look nice. The 5's probably gonna look shit. It's alright. I'll draw it up as what we were looking at. So we would have been looking to on the break of the higher. Stop loss would have had to go here though, because you hadn't grabbed any of these lows. If you'd wicked out these lows, then you could be risking off that liquidity low. But because you haven't, you'd have to be down here. But now that it started to flip bullish, you'd probably have to start to bring some risk off the table. So I'm not in this. I'm just drawing it up forward testing as if we had actually taken this. Vietnam or Bali? Bali, man. Bali. Because Bali's convenient for me because you know it's only like a 6-hour flight, direct flight straight from Brisbane if I ever need to like get back. You guys on Zoom? I'm recording. Well, I have uploading exactly how to take these setups, how to take these trendline liquidity grabs, and once you actually how to short into them in case it keeps pushing, but also how to trade the fake out when people get stopped out, but it still pushes in their favor. Look at this. So if you were in this right now, you would have to take risk off the table because you're coming into some resistance. I'd be surprised if you survive the bottom weight, but who knows? Let's see. We're just kind of forward testing here. Setup is totally like this. You think it could happen again? Yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah, the thing is, I would normally take it. It's just the fact that there's just so much noise like here that kind of makes me a bit skeptical. But if this 5 minute here had just wicked these lows, I would absolutely be in this. But because you hadn't, stops would have to go here. But I'm just kind of, if I was in this, you're only up like, you got like $700. You wouldn't take any partials, but you would have to have risk off the table. But like I say, because it's so choppy, I would be surprised if you were to, where's the tools? I would be surprised if you were able to survive the next bottom weight before pushing up, because it's getting close to hourly as well. I mean, unless this hourly starts breaking hourly highs, which is here, then you're just going to keep driving. But I don't see a huge amount of volume just yet, sorry. So let's see. You got a decent closure back above now. BE on this already. Good job, Harry. Harry's already in it. Good man. So if I join Discord, did I have access to all the learnings? Yeah, absolutely. I have access to absolutely everything. There's no upselling of any course. Everything is included in the Discord. Get yourself registered in where? Let me Google that. Yeah, that's kind of. I've never heard of that. Let me Google. Well, where it would be in Bali, it's only like that. Where is this? So in Bali, it's only that, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much my plan, to be honest, man. I'll stay there for a little bit, for like a few months of the year maybe, and still pay some in Australia, because if you stay in Australia for more than 6 months, then you have to pay some. I was here 25% now, up to like 30s, man, high 30s. This place looks very sweet though. I've never heard of this before. This is this right here. This instant resistance is the only reason I didn't jump in this like we normally would. Well, plus the fact it's CPI as well. I'm in break even. Also, good job you guys took it. I didn't get it, but you guys got it. Good job. See you on Discord later. Yeah, enjoy it. As soon as you do join, I will drop you a message and welcome you in. Be a pleasure to have you in, man. Large corporate client. Oh, really? That's interesting, here, man. You could probably come in handy. Come in handy, man. I need some info on that. I need all the help I can get because they're coming after me. Obviously, I was looking into Dubai, but the only thing is with Dubai, you got to live there for 6 months of the year, which I'm not ready to make that commitment just yet. Maybe in the next few years I will. My grandparents lived in Canggu. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, it's cool. Cool place. Very cool place.
Yachts trading in Dubai.
Sorry, man.
Yachts trading.
Yacht trading. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
Make a vlog over there.
Become a furu. I was looking into Singapore, 15%. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, Singapore looks nice. This would have been a nice push. Dubai isn't dog friendly. Well, that's what I thought. But I also thought the same. But then I have a friend who lives there, and he brought his dogs over from Scotland, and he loves it. But yeah, I also thought the same. Need to get Trader's House. Everyone pays rent for the address. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Well, the way that I'm doing, you just get a virtual address. Have a company that does the whole thing for you is pretty good. Wow, look at this. Man, that would have been a banger. If you guys did take this, you want to be taking some partials once you wick out this high here. But definitely have risk off the table. I know some of you guys on YouTube got that. I didn't get it. But some of you guys on YouTube did. What was the start end time considered for daily candle futures market? This is open. So London time, 11 p.m. here. Until well, this is. Let me just make sure it's the same on the futures. Actually, before I start showing you this, you just wicked out them highs, instantly starting to reject. Let me see. Sorry, man.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't take it, man. Too choppy for me. Too damn choppy. Where's futures open? I think it's the same. Yeah, same. So 11 p.m. London till 10:50. Sorry, 9:50 London. This is the only reason I didn't take it. But to be fair, you've just tapped back into this resistance, so it's probably not worth securing it. What did you hit? 14. Yeah, it's probably not worth securing, but you definitely need to manage especially as soon as you grab these highs. If you start looking at the hourly, which is about to close now, look how choppy it is. You've wicked the highs now. You've wicked out the lows. You're gonna get London open here. But yeah, this is the range that you're in. So don't be annoyed that it's rejecting. It's just the range you're in. That's the only range you can work with right now. So there you go. So if I had taken this, I would have been break even. And the reason I didn't take it is also because of triple bottom right here. If you wick out that, then sure. I'm gonna clean. It's gonna get a bit messy in here now. London open, yeah, London open. Let's zoom out from the 5 for a second. See what's going on here. 30. Not looking too bad. 15. Yeah, 15 looks not too bad for longs. So fucking work out the lows, close bullish, retesting. You may still push higher. There's a very break even just knocked me out. Yeah, it's good management though, man. You definitely wanted to have risk off the table there, so I think that was well played. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Don't go too crazy here today, guys. I can say we won't watch this all day if it stays in here, but still, the main liquidity levels I see right now is here, here, and up here. That's not a liquidity level. That's just the daily open. But my two liquidity levels right now is here to the lows, and if you start breaking to the upside, it's going to be here in the main resistance. I would prefer it to grab the lows first, because if you could see,
we don't even have a bottom wick on the daily yet.
yeah, which is huge, man. Could wait until all the way until CPI until we create that, which could be massive. So if you start, you know, before CPI doing like stuff like this creeping up, who knows? You could just see a big sell-off. Is Discord paid members only? Yeah, it is, man. It is. Yeah, possibly. I'm not looking to get too chopped up in here.
Try a bit more and more. And kind of very volatile.
Yeah. It's going to be a pretty wild week, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's nice to have these weeks.
Yeah, it took me at break even. Yeah, good management, man. Good management. Just play the ranges, but don't get too caught up in these. You know, you got 12 ticks there. You got 10 there. Joe's in the house.
Go on.
Go on, Joe.
How's it going, you like? Go on, lads.
Hiya.
How's it going?
Good man, you?
Right?
Alright, are you?
I'm great. Absolutely
Technical
great.
bits.
Oh,
Like he's 3 minutes late.
what time is it?
What have you been doing for the last 4 minutes?
My hair.
1988 gold dropped multiple times. You think there was a valid confluence to sell? No, not too choppy to sell, to us, man. I wouldn't really overthink it too much. It's just kind of in a range. I mean, it did grab the highs, but it already grabbed these highs. You wouldn't want to see it grabbed again. But it's just kind of in this range. But no. Like look at the 15. Doji, bearish, bullish, and now bearish. So don't look back and think, oh shit, I could have sold that. There was no reason to sell that. It was very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. So you grab that little double bottom now. But you still close back into this range here. Yeah, London Open. First 5 minutes of London. We'll see how the first 15 goes, but if it just continues to go sideways, you know, we may just wait. And I'm going to finish uploading the trendline liquidity video for you guys on Zoom as well.
I think I can come back to the US.
You don't trade US. You don't trade. You don't give signals anymore.
Wait, one sec. Look at the chart and type in AU and have a look at the levels for that. Just have a look at AU in the chart and have a look at it now and just understand those levels.
Where?
Actually, I'm gonna update it. Just
I
so everyone can
don't see anything. I need updates with entry, stop loss targets, everything, management.
1 second, I'll show. Where? Sorry, mother. My mum's ringing me.
take on a 5 dinner. Keep on charts. Enjoy, man. See you next time. I might do the same soon, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Here's. Let me see.
What? What are you saying? What?
Yeah, I just don't see a. I need an entry. Enter enter at this price. Stop loss here.
I can't screw feed everyone. Not like it's about.
Nah, it's nice, cool, man. What is that AU? Yeah, it's nice, cool.
Yeah, it's not many. It's only how many I was saying that something.
Yeah, very nice, cool, man.
It's only 50 pips. Yeah.
What time frame is that? 4 hour, but jeez. Yeah, nice, cool. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it was a nice, cool, man.
Joe, give us a pad update. How's the pad looking?
The what?
The pad, the house.
Oh, the room.
Kick out the party girls from last night first. It's the training retreat, not.
Give us a minute. It's about 10 minutes to get out.
Oh,
Whose mate is this? Who is this guy?
What's up, guys? I'm sure the other week you were hanging out with me.
And it's on the internet.
Okay, Sammy is in the room with the T word getting dropped and now
I'm
joking
the router. I'm famous me.
Famous me.
Who tagged you, Joe? Did Aaron tag you? Or who tagged you? Did Aaron tag you? Or did you tag Aaron?
We tagged you before.
Oh, that's bromance. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. Vietnam was good.
Yeah, it was good,
I'm
man.
gonna come back here.
When you're gonna leave on Friday, aren't you?
Yeah, back to Thailand.
Back to Thailand. Very nice.
Back to I don't want to leave here though, because it's just peaceful.
Vietnam looks really nice.
Yeah, it's nice, man. No, I prefer it to Thailand, to be honest.
I think I do really.
Yeah.
That's saying something for me.
What's the internet like?
Yeah, it's good. It's better than Australia. It's good now, it's good,
I
yeah.
like Vietnam, dude.
Yeah, I like Vietnam, me.
Yeah, okay. Like, in my head, ever since Thailand, I still hear that in your accent. Like if I say things, I'm like, oh, I bet the Joe, or I like that really. And then I know, still in my head.
Aaron's getting it now.
Stop saying
Aaron's getting it. Aaron says stuff that I say now.
I don't know if I do.
Yeah, you do. You said that. You kept saying to me, I want to scram in it.
It's cat.
Just a job, you think? Scrum.
Scran, yeah. I guess an all northern thing, I guess.
Because Mark was like, what is scram mean? And Aaron's like, it's actually just a word. Oh man, it was good though, man. It was good. It was a trade the tree.
Look at you got Nasdaq coming for all-time highs, which would be very interesting towards the end of the year. I actually think you could see Nasdaq have a pretty decent sell-off at some point.
Are you on YouTube, Aaron?
I am.
Oh.
Why is this 15 looking on goal? I'll wait. We'll wait for like the first kind of first 30 minutes of this London session. You boys Jackson, which is better in Thailand. Wales. I preferred Vietnam, Ryan. I preferred Vietnam, to be honest, man. I love Thailand as well. Don't get me wrong. I just actually kind of prefer Vietnam. It's more chilled. You can live way cheaper if you guys want to travel and trade like the countries on a budget. Vietnam, you're going to give you way cheaper. Yeah, it's just Da Nang just had really nice beaches and just a nice vibe. But it depends where you go in Phuket as well. You know, if you go to like Phuong, then you know what do you expect. But yeah, Vietnam's cool. Vietnam's huge as well.
The rooftop pools in Vietnam as well, in Vietnam were stunning.
Yeah,
Like,
beautiful,
like
man.
the best.
Din Da Nang during Aussie winter, absolutely loved it. Loved. And I spent a month there. Yeah, nice man. Yeah, sick place. Yeah, I could spend a month there. So, someone said, what is? Where is it? Hi, Aaron. This one is where the whole community is held. I'll go up to here. Where am I? See if I can. Let's see if I can show you without it ruining it. Almost exposed myself there. I was on the course channel. You guys would have got all the goods. Let's not do that. Yeah.
Leaked. Yours on newspaper. Hey, Joe, how's Burnley doing? In the Premier?
Burnley? What's Burnley?
He's gone.
What's Burnley?
But yeah, this is the Discord here. This is all the different channels. You know, you got the fundamentals, live trade setups, the trading courses in there, day trading course, quick tips, trade breakdowns, live streams, mentoring sessions we do every month now, the FWA Trading Adventure, which we have a lot planned in the FWA Trading Adventures. We're doing a top golf session in the Gold Coast soon. You got the yearly giveaway subscription soon.
I was thinking, oh, did it?
I don't know. You could be top this time.
And then yeah, there's quite a lot in there. What's that?
Oh, is it?
Oh no, yeah, I was just running through football. The guys on YouTube. No, that's right. You can go ahead. But yeah, there's lots of courses. You can see the content videos. Absolutely heaps of thing.
I think I trade London today.
Nah, unlikely, man. Cambodia. Yeah, I've never been to Cambodia, man. I've never been. I would like to go. I've never been to Cambodia though. How's about the Vietnam go, Aaron? Hey, I'm a married man. I can't answer questions like that.
Probably will be on, I'll tell you that.
No. How do we got to? I mean, what do you have here? 15 ticks, not bad.
EU's gonna be very long to start of the
Is that a signal?
like very, very long.
Way to copy between FX and futures accounts. No, there's not. Unfortunately, there's not. No. You can copy between like multiple futures accounts, like funded and personal, but multiple fund accounts, but as far as I'm aware, anyway, no, I don't believe there's a way to copy FX and funded. Unfortunately, man. I mean, unless anyone else knows, but yeah, unfortunately, there isn't. What would you have if you were? Because this is what we were talking about earlier, where you want to see the top wick. So 15's closed bearish and instantly pushing up. So if this is going to be the top wick, you can essentially be having sells once and if it can flip back bearish, and then you can be, you know, risking off the high. The only concern is it's so damn choppy. Guys, I would love to take this. I don't know you married now. I'm not actually married.
He is.
I'm not. I'm married to the money. Come on.
She is definitely not Russian.
Such a food line.
Yeah, he is.
It's going to take that 2,000 in the futures.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so.
Just
Oh, in Charles Bay. Yeah, it's a nice level. Look at these 5 close with no top wicks.
8 pips.
Yeah. That's the thing, I'd like to shorten this double bottom, but it's like, yeah, it's like 6 pips away. It's like, is it really worth it? I'm drawing it up here again just to see how we go, but I don't have any orders in. I'll tell you guys if and when I put some orders in.
Unless we do a retest.
Yeah, you could. But, I mean,
That's 17 pips.
the 30 is also retesting broken support, broken resistance as well. So if you took a retest onto 15, you'd have to be wary of that.
Yeah. And then there was definitely safer option, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tricky. I'll wait for the first 30 close. If it just goes doji, you know, I may just set some alerts somewhere. I don't really want to get too chopped up in pre-CPI ranges. But you know, it's going to be here. Broken, support, break back below, resistance, break above, support. I probably won't take a trade at CPI later on, but you know, there is some nice liquidity levels today. I would prefer to see CPI kind of correct up more before the news, because then you keep looking for the sells. But if CPI pushes down, so if you push down before CPI, then you know, gold could retrace a lot more of this move. We have this trend line that we shared, or what a guy shared. Oh, you've actually started to fake out of it now, yeah. You know, started to break above, you're starting to range. Off guys. Gotta do this update. Have a good one. See you next time, Aiden. Enjoy, man, enjoy. If there's 30 in like 12 minutes just closes within the range, yeah, I think we just wait. I don't think it makes... You can't really do too much when the volume is like this. If if you start breaking above like here, you could look for some longs, but you probably want a closure at least above that resistance. Closure above there for longs, the closure below here for shorts. I'm surprised that we still don't have a bottleneck on the daily yet. It's actually only 40 ticks away. It's not that much. These are pretty small ranges on gold. Like this 30 candle looks really strong. It's actually only like 20 ticks. Yeah, both of these levels here is a no trade range. If you break below here, you know you can look for some shorts. It's not the cleanest. I mean, you may come back down and test like here. It's a very tricky day today on gold, but it's completely expected. And if we do jump off, you guys on Discord, I'll have that new trendline liquidity strategy up in the next like hour or two. It was actually almost finished. I was trying to get it finished before we jumped on. But be sure to watch. Sorry, man.
Take a look at all the videos if you're interested.
Yeah, give it a watch, man. There's some gems in there. The part 2 is really good as well. Liquidity grabs in part 2.
Enjoy doing it, don't you?
Yeah, they're good, man. They're good. Gold's being gold there, yeah. 15 is pushing, yeah. Look at the way the previous 30 closed though. There you go, you got the top wick and now you're flipping bearish. So if you took the retest, you want to be break even, or if you took the break of the low, you have stop in here now. What does no bottom wick on the daily means?
Would have been hit already.
Yeah. No bottom wick on the daily just means you're likely to come down and create one. Because if you look at gold on the daily, you know, almost 90% of the time you're going to create a top or bottom wick. So if you opened and Asia instantly pushes up, you can see some pretty easy shorts down into the daily bottom wick being formed, which is all the way down here. It's very unlikely to see gold on a daily time frame close very bullish with no bottom wick on the daily. It happens sometimes anyway. It's not impossible, but it's very unlikely, especially when you close very bearish. Like, you know, almost every time you got a bottom wick, top wick, bottom wick, top wick, bottom wick, top wick. The last time you didn't was actually here. You opened and pushed up. Well, now you had to come down and grab it. Exactly the same here as well, but it's now actually been grabbed. But prior to this, the last time you saw a bullish candle with no bottom wick was here, and that was off the back of the news, war news. But for me, yeah, gold still has some more downside. So to come down and create that bottom wick makes sense to me. See, let's look at that 15 now. So we don't want to take that flip. Creates the bottom wick and just instantly goes back. Gosh, what a mess. If you took the retest, you'd probably break even soon.
Not impossible. They're gonna take it back out again, though. That's all it wants to do.
Yeah.
Would be nice if it closed outside of this range, like you were saying.
Yeah, it would.
Especially if 50 close below them, that'd be nice.
Takes me ahead. I don't think I'm going to take a trade in London today, unfortunately. I don't want to force anything. Thing is, if you take a trade on CPI and you get stopped out, you're going to be like, why the fuck did I take a trade on CPI?
Yeah.
But 15 closes back into here, yeah, I'm just going to set some alerts and leave it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't want us to take a trade for the sake of it. Is about to close, yeah, but I mean, that's just, yeah, it's 30 looking. Yeah, we're unlikely going to get a closure in the next 5 minutes. Alright, Zoom guys, I'll let you guys go. I will continue to upload the trendline liquidity video, and I'll post it in for you guys in like the next hour. As soon as it's finished, I'll post it in. You guys can watch that. If you're not trading London today, be sure to watch the latest liquidity grab course video. And we'll see what the price of gold is saying later on. But yeah, enjoy guys. I don't want to make you guys take a trade for the sake of it. So there's no point watching this. We'll let it breathe and see what's saying later on. But I'll talk to you guys in Discord. Enjoy. See you guys. See you, mate. Bye-bye. See you guys. Alright, YouTube fam, I'm gonna leave gold there. Price is just dropping. You got CPI later on. I'm gonna finish uploading the new course video for the guys in Discord. But yeah, don't force anything, guys. Don't take a trade for the sake of it. Don't give back any profits for no reason. Prices range. You got CPI later on. You know, you may as well wait for that. You got my levels now. If you start closing above, that's going to be the trades that we're going to look to take. But for now, I'm going to let gold chill. Upload the video, go have some dinner, and see what we get later on. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Remember, we're live again tomorrow, hopefully with some more price action, and London with some more volume. So trade safe, don't force on CPI, don't blow your accounts, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, because that's what it's all about. Trade to live, no, live to trade another day. Peace.